My wish? My wish is to try and help to make my country safer. Because that is all that matters to me right now, just being safe.
I'm okay in my human form, not stressed to calm before the storm. In my head it keeps raging on. Oh my brother, can you hear the song? Many years ago I had a dream, I sold my dream so I could eat. Now I'm eating and I have fun. I lost my soul and gained the world.
Early morning, and citizens of Trinidad and Tobago go to work, to school, hoping and dreaming, all under the same hot Caribbean sun. But citizens have become frustrated. Crime and violence is the norm. We are disconnected and discontented.
What is a citizen? A citizen is not separate, but belongs. A citizen knows goodness to one can be kindness to many. We all as citizens can make change happen. We all have something good to give, even if it is just a smile or a thank you.
The power to change negativity to positivity is in every citizen. We all have our fights, our stories, our joys. This is the story of one citizen, her fight, truth, and hope.
I am Monica. I am citizen.
I don't call it ghetto. These streets of Harlem tell the story of Onika James Turner. A divorced single mother, she is proud to be from this place that shaped her into a strong woman, despite great odds. One of 9 children, she had a childhood filled with love, but also pain and struggle. But it has never kept her from her path, from her hope to do right by her community, and to restore confidence in the uniform she wears as a police woman. It is easy for the public to forget that behind every police officer's badge is a human being with their own struggles, fears, and hopes. Wanting to be part of the solution and not the problem, Onika is trying to build a bridge of trust between the police and the community.
My mother and father, they had their ups and downs, and most of the time issues were money. And I was mostly closely with my mother than my father, to the mere fact that my father was on drugs. And when they have their differences, we, the children, get in the middle of it, and we end up paying the price. He used to try to hide it from us. But when I was getting older and older, and people telling me, and they would say, "Go so now, your father is a spranger." Yeah, you know. People would tell me, you know, hurtful things. And then my mom came and died at the age of when I was 16 years. I keep on telling myself I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be in this kind of life. And I guess that is one of the things I was afraid of growing up, backsliding, becoming a menace to society. Instead of I giving back to society, I will be taken away. You can see the Napa building there. The hospital is right there. You can stand right around the corner, the fast station right there. But living in this community for the past 20 years, it's a challenge, but you know, it's all that I know and what I came to grow and love and accept. We are basically in the center of everything. Gonzales, Belmont, Laventille. Our emblem, we take pride in. Together we aspire, together we achieve. I just always say this is the longest flag throughout the whole world. Because we paint our flag color red, white, and black. Because like I said, we took pride in it. Welcome to Harlem. This is Harlem. I born and grew up right here. As you can see, the neighborhood is relatively quiet. I never like advantage. And I was there for persons in my community. I always wanted to be a lawyer, but funds wasn't available, right? So when I saw a way to help people, I mean really help people, I took the opportunity and became a police officer. And with 3 children, when I have to go to work, my 16-year-old had to be both mother and father to assist in getting them ready for school, packing their lunch, right? And according to how the shift I'm working, getting them at home from school until I come. That is wrong, right? But what else can I do for now?
Having a mom as a police officer is kind of challenging because all the criminal elements who she arrests, you don't know if they could see me and attack me or harm me or whatever. It's kind of challenging, but it has been good in a good way too. My mother should go to work early in the morning, so I just had to get my brother and sister ready for school, make the breakfast, and drop them, and after I just head to school.
I don't know why it is all your outside this hour confusing me. Bed and go in your bed.
I want a piece of pork. I want a piece of pork for Christmas. I don't want no callaloo. Keep your callaloo. I don't want no piece of... I want a piece of pork for Christmas. Bye-bye, I love you.
I have 3 children. I have 2 boys, a 16-year-old and a 9-year-old. My 16-year-old growing up, he was my best friend because I had him when I was 19. And I used to talk with him. He and I was like Bonnie and Clyde. Anywhere I go, he goes. Pick up, as I say, pick up my Georgie bundle. My son started to face a lot of challenges in the community now. Because he's getting older. He has seen a lot of things happening. He's getting school-wise because he goes to Success Laventille. And for the past couple of years, he told me, Mommy, 11 friends of mine died, got killed.
I'm worried about losing my mother and my loved ones. And that's it.
My relationship with my son right now, we're not like Bonnie and Clyde anymore. Because here am I trying to show him the do's and don'ts, and all he sees me doing is trying to restrain him.
The shawaling, man.
So good with Maya.
She did.
I am 18 years old. My name is Spanish. Well, I'm working away, and I just out here living the hustling life. Life out here hard. Yeah. The worst thing out here is the unemployment. Being out here and can't work for something where it's yours. People doesn't like people from a bad community inside a business place and other things like that. Yeah, it's very easy getting in a life of crime out here because out here have plenty influence to little kids. When you're going through bad time and think the littlest bad influence could take you. Well, they will show you not all the time you have to work hard to get money and you could just go out there and get money simple.
Why, May? Well, get up and come, May. You go see, May. You always get me real vexed with them stupid question. Get up and walk. We tell you come here, want to ask we.
The worst part of my life, I remember going to work and coming back home. And the reason why I came back home is because I got a phone call on work where I was working before. in a bakery telling me that my brother just got killed. And I remember walking up Charlotte Street crying profusely to reach home. And I inquired what happened. Just to know he was 17 years of age. Because I'm like 7 or 8 years older than him. And when I saw his body in the mortuary, it was like, first my mother, my brother, what next? And it's because he got caught up in the gang.
What I think about police is some in them to advantages. And some in them, it has some good ones. Antonica, she tell you when she can see young people, she just tell them watch her chin first so them can see that she are nothing in chin. Then after she search them.
Growing up, police officers supposed to be a friend. I look at police officers as my friend because I was told they are there to help. They are there to do the things that you cannot do for yourself. But in today's society, teenagers view police officers much differently. One of the reasons is because of what they may see police officers do to other people. I and all had a bad experience with police officers where I was mistakenly taken for a runaway from the St. Jude's home in Belmont. I had a very bad experience. But that did not deter me from becoming a police officer and doing what I was supposed to do. And I just want to show that not all police officers are the same. We may wear the same uniform, but we do not have the same personality or character. Just likewise, I will tell my colleagues, people from Laventille, Morvant, Saint-Ouen, Carenage, Beetham, Sealots are not the same. They may have the same stigma of the hotspot about the crime, but each individual there have nice ways about them, character about them. You don't judge somebody because they have a kinky hairstyle, or they have a ras, or they have a jeans that you may not find that appeasing to you. That is their own individual way. That is their own style. So most teenagers will find themselves not wanting to listen to a police or respecting a police officer because of what some of us portraying out there in the community, in the district, and by extension, the division. And that is why, I guess we are trying so hard to win by the trust of the citizens. And I can safely tell citizens in this country, you can trust a police officer.
Boy, stop it! I realize that you're getting too much. You have too much anger in here. Suddenly anger somewhere else. Why did you want to show these younger children and them as they want to deal with matters, eh? Please. Why did you want to do that? Just you need to relax. And where's the... Listen, come. Oh God, boy, look at the skin color. Look at the skin color. You understand? How much have we got dead? How much are we? Because we don't know how to handle disputes. A man tell you something, all you quick to hit, all you quick to draw a gun. And guys, I'm not promoting that. Trust me. And if you continue like this, Peter, you may never make it to 25. That is how you want your life to be? Make an example of yourself. And have younger ones watching you. They're growing up. If you never give yourself a chance, give them a chance too. I am working too hard in this community to try to make it something. You understand? Regardless of what people out there saying. I don't call it the ghetto. I will never call it the ghetto. It's the minds of the people is the ghetto. The minds. I want to see bygones be bygones because there's too much of war. All right. What?
Strength.
I always do it. Well, I don't know young people thing. I don't know young people thing because, all right, so the young people thing is this dead boy and you will have knocks.
My wish is to try and help to make my country safer. Because that is all that matters to me right now, just being safe. Because you can have how much money you want in the world. You can drive the best cars. You see that word security and safety? If you don't have that, you don't really have nothing.
Oh! Sour fly. You guys?
What?
I think, baby, Peter need more love.
Yes.
Onika is a mother and a protector of her family and her community. As a mother, she dreams of a better future for her children, a different life from what she knew. As a policewoman, Onika is fighting to make right the wrongs she saw on the streets she grew up in. But as we see in the next episode, being an officer and a mother is no easy task.
Pleasant good night, Carnage Police Station, WPC James Turner, can I help you? Was that reported already? How old is his son? He's 7. Well, you see, he is confused. Okay, bye-bye. How old are you?
20.
Can I see her for my ID, please? You have no ID on you? Okay, watch my hands. I have nothing in my hands.
But you know it's enough my wife to get a case, right?
Nah.
Yeah, it's enough.
I haven't still seen it, so.
Yeah. Even it's 0.1 of a gram is case.
Yeah, well. Your girlfriend nasty.
Now what you see is what you get. Press this button.